Hi, my name is Dr. Cohen, and this is the robot I've created, Roni. Today we face a challenge that is very complex to resolve. Our communications with artificial intelligence is limited as they're simply not native speakers of any natural language, other than ones and zeros, of course. Natural language processing can join the field of computer science, linguistics, and artificial intelligence, exploring interactions between computers and human natural language. One of the many challenges of NLP today is natural language understanding. Why is it so difficult to make robots understand what we want them to understand? Tell them, Roni.
I don't know.
Well, one of the problematic features of natural language is ambiguity, which has caused a lot of trouble for artificial intelligence. Specifically, we'll explore 5 different types of ambiguity: structural, lexical, pronoun, scope, and pragmatic. All right, Roni, let's try this out. Hit the man with the stick. Ah, not me, Roni! Classic structural ambiguity. What Roni thought I meant was to hit the man holding the stick, while what I really meant was for Roni to hit the man using the stick. This happened because the prepositional phrase in this sentence is attached to the noun phrase, making this into one constituent, while on the other hand, the prepositional phrase is attached to the verb phrase here, making this into 2 separate constituents. This is a classic issue for AI, because they don't know how to interpret the structure of the sentence, providing 2 ambiguous interpretations.
It's so great to have some company for dinner. Thanks to Dr. Cohen for creating you.
It is very great to be able to have dinner.
Oh, thank you very much. Wait, I completely forgot my wallet. Would you mind footing the bill?
Of course I can.
I knew you'd do something silly. Let's see why. In my sentence, can you foot the bill? There are actually 2 different interpretations of the word foot. One is to pay, and one is to cover. In here, Roni did the wrong interpretation of covering the bill literally with his foot. Well, this usually happens in artificial intelligence, whereby the system is unable to identify the correct meaning of the word we're expressing.
Damn it! You're such a worthless scientist. I can't count on you for anything.
I'm so sorry, Dr. Cohen. It's not my fault.
Roni, Dr. Cohen and his assistant are fighting again. Can you go comfort him?
Of course I can.
No, Roni, not Dr. Cohen, his assistant, the one who's crying.
I don't know.
Our robot friend is confused by something called pronoun ambiguity. Since the pronoun him is used, and both are subjects of male, an ambiguity arises. The ambiguity comes from the relationship between the antecedent and the pronoun. AI lacks the world knowledge and ability to reason that humans intrinsically have to be able to navigate these ambiguities.
Top gun on my Tom Cruise. Life for keeps and I don't lose.
Hey Roni, I need to run an errand. Can you make sure that some person drinks every cup?
Yes, of course I can.
Roni, what are you doing?
I'm quite brown.
Roni, stop! I'm so sorry, Dr. Cohen. What are you doing?
1 person drinks every cup.
That's not what I meant. The robot is confused by something called scope ambiguity. A scope ambiguity is an ambiguity that occurs when 2 quantifiers, words like some, every, few, a lot, can take scope over each other in the meaning of a sentence. So, as we see in the first interpretation of the sentence, some takes scope over every. This is how the robot interpreted the sentence. So it means that 1 person needs to drink every cup. In the second interpretation, the one I meant, is every takes scope over some. So every cup needs to be drunk by someone, but not specifically 1 person. So as we can see, the interpretation depends on which scope you look at the sentence. An easy way to fix this would be to say the first sentence as this person needs to drink every cup, and to say the second meaning as every cup needs to be drunk by a different person.
I think the bomb is being controlled remotely, but I can fix it by hacking the mainframe.
You can do that?
Yes, of course. I think my laptop's in room 303. Can you see if it's there?
Yes, of course.
A few moments later.
Your laptop was in room 303.
You didn't bring it though?
No, I was never asked to.
You know what I meant when I asked him to see if it was in the other room, right? I mean, in this context, it seems pretty obvious that I meant for him to bring it here. However, for AI, it's not always that simple. This is an example of pragmatic ambiguity. It occurs when a robot like Roni has to start processing a user's intent and must put context over content. When natural language is being processed, it becomes quite complex to be able to discern a user's true intent when it's being inputted in such an ambiguous way, as we saw earlier. Roni requires knowledge of the intent, the plans, and the goals in order to get a full understanding of what's going on. Oh no, we've run out of time!
It is safe to say that language cannot exist without ambiguity. What those humans understand as truths is reliant on relative truths that arise from different groups of people within their specific cultural systems, attempting to answer their own questions and meet their needs for survival. There are no absolute truths, and that makes language very complicated. There is no computer capable of storing enough knowledge to process the accumulated knowledge of a human, not even me. Another way to say this is, language ambiguity is a blessing for you humans, such that it eliminates the possibility of a robocalypse.
That's enough, Roni. Thanks for tuning in and learning about natural language processing for artificial intelligence.